was mad because she didn't tell him up front that she was homeless.
Man, you got a place to stay, right?
You're dating.
You have a place to stay, right?
You're home. I'm trying to say nothing, but you're dating. And
I'm 53 years old.
Dating. You need to probably work on yourself before you start dating.
I shower and get ready at the gym, and then I take my stuff to storage since it's not that far. I Uber to and from the date, even though they usually ask to come and pick me up.
'Cause I'm a baddie in a shelter. 'Cause I'm a baddie in a shelter.
See?
These women be broke and hungry out here. We have a lot of plate pirates in the world, and I'm going to tell you something. Now we got to cut out dinner dates, gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's come to that point. Now we got to cut out any dates where they're going to get anything other than a conversation in our time. On a date with someone I don't like because I'm hungry and unemployed.
See?
What did I tell you, gentlemen? These women be broke and hungry out here. We have a lot of plate pirates in the world, and I'm going to tell you something. Now we got to cut out dinner dates, gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's come to that point. Now we got to cut out any dates where they're going to get anything other than a conversation in our time. Cut out anything that they would get on dates. No coffee dates. They might try to get a snack from Starbucks. No dinner dates because clearly they're unemployed and hungry. And when you go to the video and look at the comments, and I put the link in the description, you can see that a lot of women do this. Now, we've always known that this was a thing, right? But now people are so bold, they will come out and they will admit this openly. You know why? They don't think that men are in these spaces. They really post this stuff not believing that men are going to look at this. Not only are we going to look at this, let's go ahead and reduce the dates to basically walks in the park, walks on the beach, walks at a lake, or we can get together somewhere in the park and sit down and talk. No food. Don't feed them. Don't do anything for them until you find out that they actually like you for you and they're not just hungry.
Yeah, she said, going on a date with somebody I don't like. You know what men are singing? All men turned into Chief Keef, and they don't listen to trap music like that. Dating me to eat, that's that I don't like. That's that I don't like. These ladies have lost their mind. Going on a date with somebody I don't like because I'm hungry and unemployed. Go down to the welfare line, right? You're unemployed, so you can't get some free food. How about you go get some free food? Or you probably make too much. She probably works and still struggling, man. It's wild. These ladies don't need a man. They need help.
This is how I date.
I'm sorry, what now? Huh?
Shower and get ready at the gym, and then I take my stuff to storage since it's not that far. I Uber to and from the date, even though they usually ask to come and pick me up.
Keep going.
I don't mention being homeless until the second or third date, but it hasn't been an issue so far. If you have a problem with me dating, just remember I'm homeless by choice, and unlike you, I don't have any rent to pay.
Hold on, playboy, hold on. Wait, you're homeless and it's a choice? Huh? Just to save rent? And you don't tell that the people that you're dating that you're homeless until the second date? Why is that? Like, why can't you just tell them on the first date that you're homeless? Oh, that's right. Because you trying to get some food for the second date or the third date, or you want them to invest so much that, you know, they will most likely say yes to a second date. So you finessing them.
It's the makeup.
Am I getting that right?
You're right.
What y'all think?
The makeup, the fake hair is the finesse. And so many guys fall for it. For some of them back in the day, I may have fell for it. I wasn't trying to ask, are you homeless? It wasn't like that then. Are you homeless? But nowadays, it's sad because you can't feed them. You can't even take them to McDonald's. Walk on the park. That's it. Walk in the park.
Ooh, yeah. The crown I wear. Might be down for me, but I don't despair. Still got undeniable flair. Still right here.
Man, what is she doing now? Water? Trips.
Fair
Girls
I
with this makeup,
wear.
man.
Got my own shine. Might be down for me. This undeniable.
Man, now wait till you see when she's finished. She puts the lip gloss on, completes the look. A lot of guys would say, "This girl is so beautiful. She's so simple." Because it's not too much, right? It is too much because it's makeup, but still, she's so simple. And then she speaks with you, has good conversation. Like, oh, she got her head wrapped on tight. Then come to find out, the reason why she's out on the street is she got so behind in debt from college, didn't even get a degree because she didn't finish, right? She played around in college, probably had a baby while she was in college. The stories. All you need to hear to see that is to get ready with me, right? And then get ready with me. Oh, well, I had 3 babies in college because while I was in college, I kept getting with Tommy from up the block. I was the 4th baby mama. You guys say it all the time. I was baby mama number 4. Cool with that.
Ooh, yeah. They don't see the
$5.
crown I wear. Got my own shine on there. Might be, but I don't despair. Still got this Baddie in a shelter.
That new hit, DJ Clue, Baddie in the Shelter. That's that new Clue. Baddie in the Shelter. Clothes from Walmart. But you know what? I'm not knocking Walmart clothes because she's throwing them together. Watch her outfit. Watch this.
Got my own shine. Might be down for a minute. Despair. Still got this fire this Sunday.
I had to pause it because she's not talking, right? But you see the way she presents herself. She got a little bit of booty back there. A man is gonna go, okay. She put it together nice. I may take her to get some steak and lobster. They always want that surf and turf, right? Take her for steak and lobster. This is why a lot of time you got to get them large fries. This is why you got so many baddies in the shelter.
Still the queen right here.
Still a queen right here. Now, guys, I got to let you know. All right, because that song is funny, but I came up with that song. I had AI make me a song. I gotta let you guys know I'm using this new program, and it makes music. It does everything you want. Also, it makes thumbnails, pretty much everything. These AI services they have out there have increased, and it made me this song, Baddie and the Shelter. And it's so fitting for the way she put it together. Now, it's not the best looking stuff, but $5. This shows that ladies who throw away all of their money are wasting their money. Because at least she's doing what she needs to do with nothing. It can be done.
Please don't be up. I know I'm super late, but we are back with story time of how I moved from Philly to Miami to a DV shelter. Okay? I know. I owe you all this. But we're going to finish it here. I'm not going to make y'all wait. We're just going to do the whole thing. Knock it out. So we got to the DV shelter, and we're admitted. Now we're living here. In the process of us living here, a lot of stuff going on. The first thing I can remember is there was a young girl who was in there, and her stepdad or her brother's dad, one or the other, I'm not exactly sure, tried to unalive her, the mom, and the brother. So around with this bandage on her arm, she will always sit inside of like the TV room And we didn't know what happened for a while until we started going to group. It comes out, okay, her stepdad did what he did. She has a pew-pew wound on her, walks around holding her arm and covering it. There was another lady who was in there. She had 2 older sons. It was my homies to this day. Not to this day. I haven't talked to them in a while, but if I saw love, because that's just how we are, or whatever the case may be. So we ended up doing that. I ended up meeting them. Their mom had like 11 kids in like Africa or Jamaica, and then it was like a couple of them there. It was them 2 guys plus their younger little brother was in the actual facility. I met another girl. First time I ever seen somebody had roaches in their car. Nasty, big, nasty girl. She had roaches in her car, but it was the only car, so hey, guess what? We was fighting roaches to get from point A to point B. My mom met some of her closest friends to this day in that same facility, but we witnessed a lot of stuff that I probably never would have ever seen if I had not been there. I done seen people who they had their face smashed into the ground. It's a DV shelter. We've seen every single level of DV in that building. I mean, to the point where it was very traumatizing. But the process of staying there, you stay there for a little while, cool, you go to transitional housing. From transitional housing, I think they help you get like a house and get out on your own or whatever the case may be. So we was there for probably like maybe a couple months until, I know once school started, we was no longer there. We didn't go to school there. We ended up going to school in South Florida, where the transitional housing was. And in the process of us being in this transitional housing, of course you know the drama don't stop. Y'all know it had to be something. Me being me, I'm an outspoken Libra, of course it's going to be something. So we went to the transitional housing. One huge thing. Oh no, wait, let's go back. Back to the shelter. My mom ended up getting into it with one lady for disrespecting my brother because, I'm sorry, I don't play that. Don't talk to my siblings any type of way. My mom is big on respect those who respect you. It was this real big lady with all these kids inside the shelter that was popping off at that mouth to me and my brother, and I don't know who you're talking to. So I said what I said. She tried to check us. My mom popped in. She had to tell Miss Lady about herself. But on to the transitional housing. We get to the transitional housing and we met some cool people. The girl with the roaches in her car ended up going to the transitional housing with us. And I think she might have been the only one. It might have been her and like one other family. But the transitional houses in Florida was like all spread out. So this one particular one that we went to, the only person I think that I can remember that went with us, or not went with us, but went to the same transitional housing at around the same time, was a girl with the roaches in her car and the kids. She was real cool. She was more so like trying to be my friend, but she was my mom's age. That was kind of weird because I was like maybe 13 at the time. Very, very weird, but she's a whole nutcase, and it ended up getting way worse than that. We're going to put that in another story time. But back to this story time at the transitional housing. So me and my friends, we start school at this point. Walking to and from school was crazy. If you know anything about South Florida is really like the jungle, like rainforest. You can walk outside and see alligators. You can walk outside and see iguanas. Pretty much any type of tropical animal is liable to be walking with you to school. So the way we would walk, we would always see like huge iguanas and stuff like that while we were walking to school. One day on our way home from school, this big, flamboyant, how do I say it? This very sassy man was popping off. Now, the kids who I was with at the time, they were saying little stuff, but me personally, I don't have no problem with people who are like that. So I wasn't saying nothing crazy. I think I said something about his shirt, but I'm protective, and they all little. I'm the tallest one out the group. I'm the biggest one out the group, and I'm not scared of nothing. I'm from North Philly. I'm not that girl that's about to be easily intimidated because you big and think you about to do something to me. It's not happening like that. So he said something. He heard them snickering and cackling and saying little stuff about him or whatever the case may be, and he ended up saying something back to us. Now, me personally, I got offended because let's be clear, he automatically directed his energy towards me, not them, but me. We all the same age. We're in 8th grade right now. You are a grown man getting off the bus going home. We are walking home from school, middle school. And he popped off, started directing his energy towards me, and me being that little North Philly girl just coming from Philly and didn't really want to be in Miami. Excuse you. Excuse you.
Now that was it. I'm not gonna let it go on. It goes on for at least another 5 minutes. But product of her environment. I was a product of my environment, but she's still a product of her environment. And I said it to say this. She's in Miami. Where do you think she's going? You think she's not throwing it on and going right to Miami Beach and getting some ballers? I got to use my man as an example here, right? Do you think she would date this guy? No, she not dating that guy. Right? So, and that would be the guy that would help a female like this out. But what happens? It goes right back down to the Juicy J. You don't know. And like the other brother said in the third video, take them on walk dates. But you don't know. A girl can be fine and you're a believable guy. You want to believe that they are who they say they are, right? But you can't nowadays. Because these girls straight lying through their teeth. But you can see it. Let her talk to you for a while. She talks to you for an hour. She's going to start cracking, right? It's going to slip out. You're going to go, okay. And me and my age, I can see it automatically. Like, okay, she's like this. She's like that. You test her a little bit, then you realize she's ready to go, right? Be nonchalant. Be one of the coolest dudes she ever met. When she tests you, you look at her like, don't do that to me ever again. You got to give him that, I don't play that. That's what she like, right? From North, I don't play that. I'm from South Side, I don't play that. You give it ass like, but you're not trying to act tough. You guys know what I'm talking about. Let's continue.
As someone who's homeless, being with burgundy eyeshadow right under the eyes, purple shade just in the outer corner, MAC Kohl eyeliner. Now I'm going to drag it out and sharpen it with a brush, like that. Nude Sticks Angel Stick underneath the brow bone, just blending it out with my finger. e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in Berry Well. Juvia's Place Volume 4 to set the blush. I'm lazy to grab my brushes from my trunk, so I'm just going to use this Nude Sticks brush and hopefully it gets the job done. Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting stick in Dripping in Gold. It looks a little streaky because it's cream over powder, so I'm just going to take that brush one more time and just blend it together. Black lip liner. Urban Decay brown lip liner just on the top lip. This is my favorite lipstick just because of how it smells, but Lancome Classic Wine Lipstick. That's it. That's the look. Head over to part 2 to see the full outfit. Love you.
I don't think that's a girl, but still, this would be the last thing I'm thinking about if I was homeless. Seriously. Because, man, we can't think about these things. Like, if I'm homeless, I'm going to show you a guy later in the video. He looks like he's homeless, but he's probably not homeless. But that shows you the difference in mindsets, right? A guy will rather look like he's homeless and not be that. Something's wrong. You guys already know what I say. The brain is switched off. But you took time to twist your hair. I see you got a regular natural hair doing. That's good, but I don't want to get into that. Let's continue because this next lady, you guys will be fooled. And this is why men are saying, I got to take some time. Also, I got to take some time before I spend some money. Because a lot of times they want to get you out and get that free food. This is why guys are bringing back walking dates.
AKA Miss Niche, and I'm back with another video. Today, I want to talk about something a little different. Anybody ever been in that stage in life where it's like, you know you changed, but you just don't know exactly all the things that you want to do and all the things that you want to be and who you are and how you want to dress and whatever?
Hold up. I'm going to come right back to this. I got to keep it on. I got to keep it on the baddies in the shows. I'm going to get back to her. But I felt this was more.
Have gotten a pretty good sense. Now, obviously, every homeless situation is a little different, and so is their grooming journey. But
Yeah, this is wild. But you know, I understand. Just because you're homeless, you don't want to go outside looking like crap. But priorities. I don't have any drama with you ladies. It's just priorities. What matters more? And to you, it's getting free meals from a man when it should be getting your life together. And that's why men are so sour nowadays. Men are very sour towards you ladies because of what you do. We see it on the internet. We see that we're being taken advantage of on the internet. Of course, men are going to be sour. But let's continue.
Went around of a lady went on a blind date with a man, and she didn't. Well, he was mad because she didn't tell him up front that she was homeless. And I feel like it's a double standard because men don't tell us up front that they're homeless. They don't tell us that they live with their baby mama. They don't tell us that they live with their mama, and they sure don't tell us that they live with their wife. But I'm gonna put the video here for context. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments.
Right, and then number one, how old are you and you recording? You like recording me at your age.
I'm recording y'all because I want y'all to know this is a taker right here. Apparently he trying to take.
A take?
Why
you
does it matter?
And you
why
dating.
Does that matter? You got a place to stay, right?
Dating.
You have a place to stay, right?
You're home. I'm trying to say nothing, but you're dating. And
I'm 53 years old.
Yeah, but if you're homeless and dating, you need to probably work on yourself before you start dating.
I got a good job. I make almost 6 figures.
What?
You make 6 figures.
Yeah.
Okay.
I work hard. I struggled for many years.
Right.
I'm not ashamed of it, but I got blessed. I got a good job. I make good money. As you see, I'm dressed professional. I got me a new ride over there.
Yeah,
I'm making steps. I'm making progress.
It's okay, but you're trying to date.
Dating.
So because I don't have an address, I don't have a house,
I'm not trying to
I
say
don't deserve love, is what you're trying to say?
But I mean, you kind of need to let people know that ahead of time to make sure they want to deal with something like that.
Well,
if that's what you want to do, that's fine.
I felt like it's not nothing for me to put on my profile, but I did feel comfortable enough, my bad, because I felt comfortable enough to let him know my situation, the struggles that I have rose above, because I'm rising above, baby. I'm going to have me a place to stay.
I'm not going to do all this arguing. And you can record me.
Y'all look at him, y'all. Look at him.
You can record, you can do whatever you want to do. But you should let people know that you're homeless before you start dating.
They should have let me know that you got that old-fashioned thinking. Like,
you can say whatever about what
y'all
I got.
check him out. Check him
out.
out.
You're dating and you're homeless.
Whatever.
You should tell people that.
You missing out on a good one, baby. I can tell you that much.
I just miss out. That's right.
Peace.
Damn. I'll just miss out. If I'm missing out on the good one, I'll just miss out. That's the quote of the week, right? I'll just miss out. Why would he date you? Do you know how many irresponsible things you did to get here? You look like you used to be a fiend. She does. And I this next video is gonna saddens me. Because a female, take a look at it.
It's Cubana Left, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and right now I'm in South Downtown Miami, and I'm trying to get back to work, and I'm headed north pretty soon, and trying to see what's going on, what's popping. So what are you doing with yourself now? Right now, I'm chilling right now, and I'm sick, so hopefully I'll get better soon, and Merry Christmas. So, I mean, where are you staying at? Right now, I'm staying right here. Like, where? I'm staying in Aventura Mall, yes. Oh, okay. But I'm looking forward to moving, like, headed, like, North Atlanta or North Atlanta. You know, headed northern area. Yeah, because so if you headed out that way and you have a job out of town, let me know. Everybody want to, you know.
She's talking about going to North Atlanta. You need to go somewhere like upstate. You need to go somewhere where it's cheap. Somewhere that's cold, cheap. Go live on the border by Canada. Seriously. You can get a place for dirt cheap out there. North Atlanta, this is what's wrong with the mentalities.
They worry about you.
You're in Miami right now.
They want to know where's Cubana Love. Yeah. Nah, Cubana you're Love. Here in Miami.
What she said, Cubana Love? I gotta find her information. Cubana Love, she said.
Chilling. How you making money right now? The same as I was making money the first time. Oh, okay. I mean, can we see that body? I mean, man, you still have the same, like, you still have the worry. You still have that same, okay? You still look good, okay? And how old are you now? I'm 42 now. You're 44? Okay.
You're done. She's older, but she's been on drugs for so long. She thinks she still got it. You know how them fiends be like, oh, I still got it. Men still want me. She probably get high and be like, I know you want this. Giving it up and everything. They're probably stinking. Wait, I need to take a shower first. You got the hotel room? Do herself up in the bathroom? Oh. These girls need help. Run. But she went from the guy to every guy. She went from the most seen, video vixen, the most seen, to crack queen. And needs help. So guys, if you're willing to help her, you see her on the street, it's not a couple of dollars, but this is sad. I hate to see people in this situation, especially on drugs. It happens to a lot of people. And I hope she gets better. But yeah, man, this is what's going on. And so many girls are baddies and shelters and trying to get something out of you. Be very careful out there. But yeah, y'all, be sure to subscribe. Other than that, peace out. See you next video.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.